One of the things we're going to do here with your entree into the operation is we're going to dive deeper into original enterprise reporting with you.
Good.
And one of the early ways that we're talking about doing it is getting out into communities to tell specific community stories, small communities, large communities, what they're dealing with in today's changing world. What are their great success stories? What are their biggest fears? What are the things that are frustrating them the most as communities? And we're asking people throughout the month of April to submit a 2-minute video on their case or 400 words here that you and I and the rest of the team here will go through and select several of these stories and have you go out to these communities to talk to them directly about what they're facing and what they're dealing with and how they're doing it. What do you want to extract from them in a process like that?
Well, first of all, to let people know that no matter what size community they're living in, their thoughts, their concerns, their needs are important. The other part is a more lofty look, a more historical look, because even the framers of the Constitution knew that the federal system, the republic, was not the be-all and end-all, that the states, the smaller units, were the crucibles where all the great ideas came from, where all of the fights would take place that would later percolate up. But then the states realized it was the cities that were actually the crucibles. The smaller the communities, the more freedom they had to have ideas, the more freedom they had to fight with one another over those ideas. And because I come from a small town, I'm very interested in seeing what it is they have to say. What are those views? But then also to bring, Rick, to those communities the fact. Because the smaller the community, the more the community has a tendency to listen to each other, and they trust one another, as they should in smaller communities. But sometimes the facts are not exactly correct. So what I'd like to be able to do is go into a community, listen to everything that everybody is saying, and then delve into the records. Delve into the information, find out which side has the weight of the evidence on their side, and be able to present a fact that doesn't end the argument, but gives everyone, even the opposition, a side to look at the information and say, I never thought of it that way.